Hey there, Joe here. We're going to talk about the difference between kindness and niceness. Somebody being kind and somebody being nice. Is there a difference? Being from a narcissistic world, I'm going to show you or tell you what I've learned the difference to be. Growing up, everybody would say, "Oh, your mother is always so nice and so nice and so nice." And to where I got sick of it, I'm like, this is not the person she is at home at all. But once they got to know her, then they saw the other side of her. Anybody that had anything to do with her on a superficial level, they would always say how nice she is. So this is the way I interpret it. Niceness is like it would be from the ego. It is from the surface. Niceness is just on the outside world, what you're portraying. Kindness comes from the heart, comes from the soul, has meaning behind it. I'm kind to other people because that's who I am. Narcissists are nice to people because they got something to hide. Does that make sense? Once you understand the difference when you meet somebody, have you ever seen somebody that just seems to be overly nice or kind of almost fakish type, and they just, something is not right? They almost, you could feel, so if you're in tune and you have a high enough consciousness, you can see that right away from somebody. If they're coming up and they're smiling at you, and it's almost like they want something from you, they're trying to get something out of it, versus somebody that's kind, there's a genuine authenticity. That's a good word for it. There's a genuine authenticity about it when they're talking to you. All the words that surround a niceness or kindness, you can also, it supports one another. Niceness, the other words are probably superficial as well. Whereas kindness, it has more depth to it. So let me rephrase. Kindness comes from the heart, from the soul. It has meaning. It has purpose behind it, authenticity, that sort of thing. Niceness is typically just a surface level. It is, when you first go in and meet somebody, you're nice to everybody because you don't know them. And I'm not saying that authentic people cannot have some niceness, because you can be kind, giving your kindness and be nice to people, but it's still, that's because you haven't connected to that person. That's another good way. So kindness is a tendency to connect to people, whereas niceness is just, again, it's just a portrayal. It's just an act. So hopefully that will help you whenever you're going through life and you meet somebody. In order to protect yourself, know the difference between kindness and niceness. It will save you a lot of pain. It will also help you know who to trust and who not to trust. Remember, trust must be earned. Kindness you give unconditional. Respect you give unconditional. But again, there's no reason not to be kind to all out there. Everybody is going through life. Everybody is struggling somehow. And if somebody is not kind to you, chances are, don't take it personal. It's just because they're going through a trial. And a lot of times if people blast me over something, I don't absorb the energy. I just let them vent for a while, and then I talk to them, and usually it all gets calmed down. We don't need to irritate the situation. Just give kindness unconditionally in your life. The thing is, the more you give kindness, the calmer your life will be. But be aware, people that are total, only thing they can give is niceness. Beware. Hopefully that's a good lesson for you today. This is Joe Cox Jr., Life Made Simple, getting through this narcissistic world. From my heart to yours. Like and subscribe if you think I've earned it. Blessings.